everybody, thank you so much for watching and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I wanted to do a tasting Catrice makeup products. So I got a bunch of new Catrice makeup products, so I wanted to share this with you on camera, like my first reaction of the product. It's not going to be a full in-depth review, like the foundation and things like that I will do in a separate video, but this is just me trying it out for the first time. I created this entire look with all of the products that I used, so if you want to see how I did this makeup look and the products that I used, then let's just get started. Okay, so I have nothing on my skin but a little bit of moisturizer from this morning, so I'm excited to smack some makeup on this face, and I love to start with primer. So one of my favorite primers from Catrice is the Prime and Fine Beautifying Primer, which is like a rose golden tint, and I really like this one. So the one that I'm going to be testing out from the same range is Catrice Prime and Fine Pore Refining Anti-Shine Base. So I'm really excited to try this out because it's supposed to be mattifying, long lasting and oil free, and I love anything matte. I love a matte foundation and a matte primer, so I'm going to test this out. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I was expecting this to be like a silicone base, but it's just like a face lotion, if you can see. So I'm just going to dot this on my skin, and then I'll just blend it in with my fingers. Put my hair out of the way. Okay. It feels really good. It feels kind of like silky and silicone-y, but it kind of feels like a moisturizer at the same time. And it's also very tacky, I feel. So I think that will be good for the adhesiveness of the foundation to the skin, so that the foundation sticks to your skin for a little bit longer. Okay, so the foundation that I'm going to be testing out is the Catrice Cosmetics HD Liquid Coverage Foundation, and it claims to be mattifying as well, second skin effect, and it says that it lasts up to 24 hours. So I'll do a complete separate review on this. With foundations, I just personally want to try it out for like a couple of weeks to just see, you know, how it reacts to my skin, how it lasts in like different climates, so that I can do like a full in-depth review for you. So this is what it looks like, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm actually not sure how much I'm going to use, so I'm just going to dot a little bit on my skin. And then I'm going to blend it in with a beauty sponge. I dampened this just before I started filming, so I'm just going to damp this like in dabbing motions. Okay, so that's one layer of the foundation. I'm going to go in with the second layer, and I'm just going to like squeeze it onto my face like this. Oops. Okay, so while we wait for the foundation or the second layer of foundation to dry, I'm going to continue with my brows. So I'm excited about this product because it's both a eye and brow contouring palette. So it looks like this, and if you open it up, it has like a shimmery shadow for like a brow highlight, and then an overall lid shade, and then two like a lighter and then a darker like contouring for brows and eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my brows first, and I'm just using this little brush from Switch Beauty, and I'm dipping that into the darkest shade, and then I just want to like carve out my brows and just deepening them up a little bit. So I'm just brushing them out first, and then I'm just gonna, this powder is really pigmented. Sometimes I like using powders over like pomades, because it just looks a little bit more natural, and it's a little bit easier to work with if you're a beginner, for example. But yeah, I like this. And then I'm taking the lighter shadow, which is this middle one over here, and then I'm going to focus that in the inner part of my eyebrow, just for that natural ombre effect. So okay, and then before I clean up my brows, I just want to go to concealer because I want to use the concealer to prime my lid as well. So the concealer that I'm testing out is the Retouch Light Reflecting Concealer, and it looks like this. And first of all, I love the packaging. I think it's so pretty, and one of you asked if I can do a comparison between the Liquid Camouflage High Covering Concealer, which is this one, and you all know this is my favorite, so I'm excited to like try this out and see how it compares to this one. So you just open the lid like this, and I have swatched this but I haven't used it before, so you just turn the little thing at the bottom, and then the product comes out at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like a highlighting like I normally do, so under the eyes, a little bit on the lid, forehead, and then a little bit on my chin as well, and like on the bridge of my nose. So okay, and then I'm just going back in with my beauty sponge and just blending that out. I really like how this is blending, and it's not as full coverage as the Liquid Camouflage, but it has a decent coverage. Okay, so for my lid, I'm just going to use my finger. And then going back in with this little palette, I'm taking that like Skin Flesh color, and I'm just going to set my entire lid. Okay, and then before I go on to like contouring the eyes, I'm using this Prime and Fine mattifying powder, and it's waterproof and it's just in the transparent shade. So I'm just taking a little bit of that and just setting my under eyes. And first of all, this feels so velvety and so smooth. I love it. And because the foundation is matte, like as I move around with the brush like this, it doesn't move the foundation at all, so no need for like pressing. Okay, so once that's done, I'm gonna go in with this little palette again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the second shade, I'm gonna put that on this little brush, and then I'm just working that into my crease as a transition shade. And then I'm taking this darker shade. I don't think these shades have names. It's just the darkest one. And then I want to focus that a little bit more to the outer part, just to deepen up the crease a little bit. And then I'm taking that same dark shade and just smudging it a little bit on the lower lash line. Okay, so now that that's done, I just want to highlight my brow bone with this little shimmer shade, and I also want to take a little bit of that just on my ring finger, and I just want to pop that onto the center, just like that. Okay, so I have my bronzer brush, so I'm taking the same contour, like eye and contour palette, eye and brow contour palette, and I'm just going to mix those two shades and see, you know, how this contours, but just very lightly to see, you know, how it works. So I'm just going to start by my cheekbones. Oh, it's a little bit muddy. Okay, it doesn't look too bad, but it's obviously not the right contour shade. So I think the middle one is almost a better bet. You guys, I don't even know how this is going to turn out to be. But you know, we're winging it. Okay, so thumbs up for this little guy because I used it for my eyebrows, for my eyes, and for my face contouring. So I really like this. And then next we're probably just going to continue with the eyes. So I want to apply a little bit of lashes, but before I do, I want to test out this mascara, and I want to let you guys know that I had eyelash extensions again, and I had a little bit of an eye irritation, not from the eyelash extensions. My eyes were just very scratchy and irritated, so I just removed them and I didn't do it very well, so I picked some of my eyelashes off. So my eyelashes are in a very bad condition at the moment. But back to mascara, I just want to test out this Pret a la Volume, or Pret a Volume, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's just a smoky mascara and it's waterproof, 18 hours. So let's see how this looks. So the wand is kind of like pointy, but it's not that fiber one that I like. So let's see how this goes. So as you can see, my eyelashes are pretty much non-existent. And if you watch my previous videos, you would know that I have naturally thick and a lot of eyelashes. So I'm pretty sad at the moment because it's my own fault. But I'm using the Elizabeth Arden like eyelash growth serum to, you know, just make them grow back a little bit quicker. But it's okay. It's only hair, it grows back. Okay, so the mascara isn't too bad. I don't like the wand, but my eyelashes pretty much suck at the moment, so you can't really see. I just don't like the wand. These huge ones, I've never been a fan of them. It's just so hard to like get in there and just like apply as much mascara as possible. I normally just like those little silicone ones, but I think the formula is good. I just don't like the little wand. So onto lashes. I'm going to apply some lashes quickly. The ones that I'm using is from Eyelure and they call Texture number 117. Okay, so those are the lashes. So before I apply a little bit of more mascara on the bottom, I want to test out this CATRICE, what is it called? Luminaire or something like that, and it's a long-lasting eyeshadow in the shade 90 Allez Le Bleu, and it's a creamy but weightless powder eyeshadow with one stroke. There's color release, so it's this beautiful like blue, like a metallic blue. So I'm taking that on a angled brush and I want to put this on my lower lash line. So let's see how it works. Okay, I really like this. I love the shadow. I love the color. I love the packaging. It's so pretty and so sleek. So now I want to go back in with this mascara. So I just want to apply one more layer like over the lashes, and then as well as my bottom lash line. Okay, so before we do the lips, I just wanted to test out the Deluxe Glow Highlighter Kit. Now, you guys know that I love the Blush Artist palette from Catrice as well. It has like 3 different blush and highlighter shades, so I love that. So I was extremely excited to test this out. So this is called the Deluxe Glow Highlighter, and it has 3 velvety soft highlighting powders, enriched with vitamin E, jojoba oil, and fine light reflecting pearls for a luxurious glow. So it has like a champagne shade and kind of like a rosy, very subtle shade, and then like a golden one. So let me try the rosy, or not the rosy one, the champagne one. Let's see. Does that even show? I don't know, I don't think it's very pigmented. Maybe it's just the lights. Sometimes, oh yeah, it is pigmented. So I like the golden one. It smells so good. It has like a perfumey scent to it, and I love how makeup brands have come out with makeup products that smells good as well. I mean, if you put a lipstick to your lips and it smells like a cupcake and it tastes like a cupcake, like, why wouldn't you want to put that on your lips? So I love the fact that this smells good. The pigmentation isn't too crazy, like I said, but it's visible, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to put a little on my Cupid's bow. And I want to use this middle shade just on my ring finger, just to highlight my brow bone a little bit. Just like that. Okay, so for lips, I want to test out 2 lip products, but I don't know if it will look good with this makeup look. So I actually wanted like a nude lip, but I don't have a nude Catrice. So the two products that I have is the Velvet Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Brooklyn Pinkster. And the other one is from the Ultimate Color range in the shade My Little Peony. And I want to tell you guys, when I open this up, like, the smell, I don't know, it just smells like sweets and just something good to eat. Like, I just love the smell of this. So let me just swatch this on my hand. And first of all, it's so buttery, but I don't think this will be too good with this makeup look. I think it will. Let me just swatch the other one. The other one is not too, this Velvet Matte, it's not too pigmented, to be honest, and it's not matte either. Like, that's the 2. I don't know, which one should I go with? The red or the more pinky shade? I think the more pinky shade, but what I'm going to do is I'm not going to apply it straight to my lips. Oops, I'm going to apply a little bit to the back of my hand. And then I'm going to use this brush. So this brush is from Switch Beauty and it's called the SO7. Okay, let me try putting a little bit on the lips just to fill it in. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this powder and I'm just going to press it on my lips just to make it a little bit more matte. So this is the finished result. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me testing new CATRICE products. I love sharing with you guys my thoughts on new products that I get, and it's just my way of just telling you guys what I think of a product and just showing you kind of like a first impression. So if you like CATRICE videos and if you like this one in particular, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can click this little link over here. You can just click on my picture and it will subscribe you to my channel. It works on any smartphone or laptop, and I'm so excited to have you as part of the YouTube family. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye!